Before you plant your potatoes this season, there's one simple step you can take to give you a faster start, stronger plants and a more bountiful harvest. It's called chitting potatoes, and today I'll show you exactly what that is, how to do it, and whether it's actually worth your time. Hello everybody, welcome back to my Bountiful Acre. My name's Sue. If you're intending to grow first earlies, second earlies or main crop potatoes this year, this video will help you get them off to a flying start. Let's get into chitting some potatoes. So what is chitting potatoes? Chitting simply means letting your seed potato sprout before planting it. Instead of putting your dormant potato into a cold wet ground or into a pot, you can wake it up, get the sprouting and give yourself a head start. The benefit of this is it will speed up the growth, help the potatoes to sprout more evenly, give early varieties a head start while the weather is still cold, and reduce the risk of them rotting in cold wet ground, especially if you live in a cooler climate like we do here in the UK. When should you chit your potatoes? If you've got earlies or extra earlies like Charlotte for instance, you could start chitting them 4 to 6 weeks before your predicted first frost in your area. For most people that means late winter to early spring, and as soon as the seed potatoes are available. If your potatoes already arrive with small shoots, don't worry, as soon as you put them in the light they will catch up. Step 1. Choose the potato variety you like to eat and order them from a reputable seed supplier. Do not be tempted to go to your local supermarket and buy something off the shelf, because sometimes they grow, but quite often they've either been sprayed with growth inhibitors to help them stay stronger while you're refrigerating them. Certified seed potatoes are healthier and less likely to carry diseases. Number 2, you need to position them correctly in the right sort of container. To position them correctly, you normally have the fatter end of the potato upwards. It usually has more eyes at the top, if you can see those. So you can put them into a normal garden tray or some recycled containers. Lots of people use egg boxes. Pointy end down, shoot end up. Egg cartons, seed trays, shallow boxes, anything that holds the potatoes in place will work great. I have a lot of potatoes here. These are Charlotte. I'm probably not going to need all of these, to be honest, so you can select the ones that look the healthiest and have potentially the most eyes on the top. Step 4, light and temperature. You need to put them somewhere cool and light, but not in direct sunlight. The bottom of the potato sometimes has what looks like a teeny tiny root as well, so that does help you identify the top from the bottom if the eyes aren't very evident. You need to put them somewhere cool, around 7 to 10 degrees, 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, bright but not in direct sunlight, so a windowsill, porch, greenhouse or a cool spare room is perfect. And step 5 is you just wait and watch. Over the next few weeks you'll see short, sturdy shoots forming. Good chits look like short, thick, green or purplish shoots. Firm, not long and white. If they are long and pale and floppy, they haven't had enough light. But don't worry, just move them somewhere brighter. Now potentially your potato could produce 5 or 6 chits from the top of the potato. Shoots for all intents and purposes. You don't really need them on first earlies, and in fact you could actually thin them to 2 or 3 strong ones. That will give you fewer but larger potatoes for first earlies especially. With main crop potatoes that's not so important, you can just let them do their thing. Now many people ask, do you actually really need to chit potatoes? And there's been a big debate about this for many years. It does help with first earlies, I think, especially for a home grower, but obviously commercial growers don't have the time or the space to do that, so they'll plant theirs directly in the soil. I think as a home grower it gives you a slight head start and is well worth the time. Once your potatoes have chitted and it's time to plant them, you can plant them in the ground or in pots. And I would recommend, if you're short on space, to get yourself a 30 or 50 centimetre potato plastic pot or grow bag and lay a few inches of soil in the bottom, put 2 or 3 of your potatoes in the bottom and cover them with soil and let them do their thing. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a note in the comment to let me know what varieties you're going to try this year. Thanks for watching. See you next time.